Hi YouTube, I'm here to share with you guys a tutorial for how to create the Tare Bears. I have received quite a few requests to do a tutorial on it, so that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. First off, I want to share with you the supplies you will need to create your Tare Bears. Let's start out with the paper. You will need some mulberry paper. And this is the paper that we're going to use today. You can go online to purchase your mulberry paper. When you purchase your paper, make sure you get the thick mulberry paper. The thicker your paper, the fuller your Tare Bear will be. So make sure you get the really thick mulberry paper. I purchased mine from eBay, but there are other sites that you can go on that you can purchase the mulberry paper. You can also go to the Berry Scrap online, and they will have mulberry paper as well. So today for this tutorial, we're going to be using the tan color, and we're going to be using the white for the muzzle piece. Okay, you're going to need a brush, a bristle brush, and this is what you'll use to fluff your Tare Bear. This can also be purchased from the Berry Scrap as well as Walmart or any hardware store, and the Dollar Tree I think may have them as well. You're going to need a stylus, and this is what you're going to use to trace your template for your Tare Bear. If you don't have a stylus, you may choose to use a pencil. You're going to need some pens to create the, or do some definition to the eyes. These are two pens I have here. This one is a Precision, and this pen was purchased from the Dollar Tree, and it works very, very well. This is a 0.5 mm, and if you don't have this one, if you have this one in your stash, this can be purchased from Hobby Lobby or Michaels, and this is the Myron pen. But like I said, I use this one and prefer it from the Dollar Tree. It worked very well. You're also going to need some adhesive of your choice. I personally like the good old-fashioned glue stick. It worked very well for the Tare Bears. It didn't make the mulberry paper wet. Or I use a charcoal white pencil. This is charcoal white pencil, and this is you're going to use for some shading on your Tare Bear. I hope you can see that, and the camera's picking it up, but you're going to need one of those. And then you're going to need a pair of scissors, of course, so get your pair of scissors. And also you're going to need, you don't have to, but this is what I used, 2 pair of dental brushes. I picked up this tip also from Scrapbooking with a Kick. Her YouTube is old, her channel is very old, but her tutorial was really, really good. So she recommended using these to add an extra fluff to your bears, and I have 2 of them, one for the body of the Tare Bear and one for the white muzzle piece. This can also be purchased from Walmart. Okay, so that's where I purchased mine. And you're going to need some eyes and nose for your Tare Bear. You can print these off on, from the Berry Scrap online. They are free. So you get you a pair of eyes and a nose, okay? And you're going to use that. And then lastly, you're going to need, well, not lastly, it's 2 more things. You're going to need some chalk. This is some chalks I have here. So any chalk that you have in your stash, pull that out. And you're going to use that for the highlights of your Tare Bear. And then lastly, you're going to use your template. And this is the template I'm using today. This is called Tired Teddy. And this is by the Berry Scrap. You can freehand your template if you like. That's also an option. So we're going to begin the process. The first step, of course, is tracing out your template. So let me get set up and we're going to do that. So let's begin by tracing our template. Just to tell you a little bit about that, this comes with one head, muzzle, ear, body, arm, paw, leg, and tail. You get one of each. Of course, for your arm and your leg, you're going to trace it out twice because you're going to need 2 of those, okay? So my process I get a black piece of paper and I take the template and I trace it onto the black paper, and then I cut it out. Cut each piece out. I trace one of each. I cut them out, and then I scan those pieces into my scan and cut. And the reason I do that is to cut down on the time. I use the scan and cut to cut out the pieces, as many as I want. And also it's saved in my scan and cut so that I can have it for future uses. So that's why I use that process. Now, as far as your tracing, you're gonna, depending on how many layers you're gonna do. If you're gonna just trace it on your mulberry paper, what you would do would be take your mulberry paper, like for the body of your Terre Bear, and you're gonna flip it over. So you're not gonna do it on this side, the rough side. You're gonna flip it over on the smooth side and trace out your pieces. For me, for the head and the muzzle, I like to have 4 layers. For the body of the Terre Bear, the legs, and all of that, I do 3. Okay, so if you're gonna do this process this way, you'll just use your stylus, trace out each part, however many that you're gonna need, depending on how many layers you're gonna do, and you're gonna do it on the mulberry paper. Okay, so that's the difference in what I do. But I'm going to share with you, do it on camera rather, the tracing of one of the parts for the template. So, but I'm going to do mine on the black paper. So I'm going to trace the head for you, and then I'm going to do like a leg so you can see how that works. Okay, the nice thing also about the acrylic template, I like that it's acrylic, because it helps with durability of the template. So also it has this a label on it so you can be able to identify the different parts. So I'm going to take my paper here, and you can use like some washi tape to hold it down if you like. It just helps me. Let me see what I do with my washi tape. Here we go. It just helps me to hold it down because sometimes the template will shift on you. So I just use a piece of washi tape to help hold that down. So you're going to take your stylus. Now I said that you can use either a pencil or a stylus. The stylus is just going to give you an indentation in the paper so you can see where to cut. You can use either or. This is just what I prefer to use. So take your finger and hold down your template here and just trace. It's that simple. Just trace. Go around the other way here. Shift it here, and I do the part that's holding down the washi. The part that's holding down the washi. I do the this part over here that has the washi tape. I do that last, that tracing, because I'm going to remove the washi tape when I'm done tracing here. Hold on, just like that. Make sure you press down, pretty hard to get a good indentation. All right, and then I'm going to remove the washi tape and go on this side over here. Just like that. Alright, so let me share with you what that. It's going to be kind of hard. I guess you can see that. Oh God, it's hard. Yeah, you can see it now. See? So this is what it looks like. And then you'll just cut that out. And if you're going to do 4 layers, you'll trace 4 times and cut it out. Okay, so let's do a leg so you can see that process of how that works, because you're going to have to trace that out twice. Let's see. All right, we're going to begin tracing the leg. Going to do the same process as we did for the head. Just go around and trace. Just like that. Alright, go ahead and remove your washi tape. Alright. Alrighty, so let's see what this looks like, if we got a good indentation on it. Let's see, where is it? You can see that. There you go. All right, that's what that looks like. So the next thing, since we're going to need 2 of the legs, all right, so this was the first time we traced it out. So to do the opposite leg, what you're going to do, you're just going to take your template and flip it. So make sure you do that to do the opposite body part. So take your template, flip it, and repeat the process. Go ahead and trace. Okay, the next step is we're going to adhere all of the pieces to create your layers. So for the head, I'm going to do 4 layers. For the muzzle, I'm going to do 4 layers. For the body, the rest of the body, I'm going to do 3. So what we're going to do here today, I'm going to adhere the layers for the head for you so you can see the process of that. Once you see this process, basically, you will put your bear together according to your template and you'll have your bear. But we're going to do the head so you can see that process. So right here I have the head. This is 3 layers thick right here. And I'm going to take my 4th layer and adhere it down. So make sure you put your adhesive on the back side or the smooth side. And a little tip also, when you adhere or put on your adhesive, put it somewhat in the center, because you don't want a lot of adhesive on the ends, because you want to be able to fluff really nicely. So just keep that in mind when you're applying your adhesive. Okay. All right, let's see here. And this is 4 layers thick right here. You can see that, how thick that is. All right, so we got that. And so here's the muzzle. I'm going to go ahead and put on the adhesive for that. The process is basically the same. Apply it here in the center. Try to avoid getting it at the very end so you can have a nice fluff. So I hope I'm in view here. And go ahead and put your muzzle on. Kind of press down. Okay, so the next step, we're going to do the process of fluffing out the piece for the bear. So let me go and get I forgot to get my mat. So let me go get my mat, because you definitely don't want to fluff out with that wire brush on your craft table. You need to have a craft mat of some thick protection on your work area to prevent scratching your table. So let me grab that real quick. Now it's time to fluff, and this is when you would grab the bristle brush to start the fluffing of your mulberry paper. So what you're going to do is really easy. Is just hold on to your piece here. This is the head, and you're going to brush down, and make sure you brush at the top as well, and just go down. And as you brush or as you fluff, turn your piece. So you're going to do this until you get the fluffiness that you want. So just keep turning in a circular motion. I have my mat up under this. I just got this black cardstock under here just for presentation purposes, because my mat is pretty bad. So, but anyway, just keep brushing down and turn your piece as you're brushing. Okay, keep going down. Now you're gonna brush quite a bit. Now if you only had like 2 layers, it wouldn't require this much brushing. Okay, but since I have 4 layers here, it's going to require quite a bit of brushing. Okay, so let's see what we got here. See that? And so you see it looks like, fluff from a bear. So I want a little bit more there in the center. And you may have to remove some of that paper shavings as you go out of your brush. So just keep brushing. So that looks pretty good. So let me get some of this paper shavings out of here and remove some of this here out of the way. Okay, now the next step. So you're going to do that to all of your pieces. So if you want to go ahead and stop the video and do that, you can. If you're doing it along with me, if you want to do that. But the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add the ears on. Okay, so let's do the ears. I already have my ears fluffed out, you know, to save time. So basically you're going to just go in and add your ears on. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put it like, just kind of see how you want to do it. And I like my ears kind of sticking out a bit. See if I'm in frame. I like it kind of sticking out, so I'm going to put it like over here on the side and have it sticking out. So let me go ahead and put a little glue on here. Now you may notice you may have to do some more fluffing after you adhere your pieces. So you kind of get your head and see how you want it to go too before you adhere your ears. So that looks about right. So you're going to go ahead and put your ears on. You can see that. Tell you that. Okay, so let's go. So that's how it looks there. And so we're going to add the other ear and kind of gauge it. Like I said, I think it looks better when the ear is kind of sticking out a little bit. That's been I've noticed. So put your adhesive on. And let's put this on here. And just kind of mash it on there until it adheres. Okay. That looks about right. So this is what we got so far. And I noticed this piece is kind of coming up a little bit. Let me add some adhesive to that. So now what we're going to do is, we're going to go ahead and add the eyes. So if you haven't already, go ahead and get your eyes, and we're going to apply or put on the eyes. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the eyes. I've already cut mine out. We'll put that there, and let's go ahead and add that. All right. Oh, oops. And they're so tiny. I should have had some tweezers or something. That would have helped. And just put it halfway down the face and kind of slant slightly inward is what you want. You don't want it just straight on. I mean, because it'll probably be looking kind of strange if you do that. So kind of put it like halfway down the face. And let's put on the other eye. And let's see. And just kind of get it as even as you can. Like I said, I should have had some tweezers or something. But just kind of center it in a little. And kind of get it as even as you can. I mean, you don't want it cross-eyed. So you don't want to cross-eyed there. So, okay. And that's what we have so far. Now the next step is what you're going to do. You're going to accent the face and get it looking all cute. So this is the time now that you take out your chalk and you're going to go around the face of your bear and give it some highlights. So usually what you want to do, depending on the color of your mulberry paper, you're going to go slightly darker around the face. So I'm going to use some chalk that's a little darker than your actual color of your mulberry paper. I hope this isn't too dark. I can't remember the color I used last time, but anyway, let's go. What you're gonna do, you're basically just doing some shading. You're gonna go around, just go around your little bear. You're gonna go around the face, the ears, the face, and give it some highlights. You know, just I guess if you were like Copic coloring or something when you do highlights. And that's all you're really doing. It's giving it some highlight so it'll pop and it'll stick out more. And don't worry if that's too, you know, really dark, because you're going to blend it in with your denture brush anyway. So don't even worry about that being too dark. Should have had my chalk on the other side, I swear. Let's see here. And you ladies who do the tutorials, I commend you, because you all make it look so easy. But until you actually start doing it, it takes some practice. Because I've had to, you know, start and stop and start and stop. So I commend you ladies. I'm going to try on my channel to do more mini. And what you're doing, you're just going around the perimeter of the face. That's what I'm doing. But I'm going to start trying to do more tutorials, because I realize there's a lot of people out there that want to know how to do different things, and you know, it may not be a tutorial on it. So, you know, and this really helps. If I'm a visual learner, I learn by looking, you know, at someone else do something, and that's how I learn. So, see what I'm doing? Just giving it some highlights. And I know it doesn't look like much, but once you take your denture brush and start blending everything in, it's going to really look cute. So I've done all my little highlights I want to do on the face. So let's see here. I'm taking a look at, I made some notes so I wouldn't forget some stuff. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to do the highlight to the center of the face. And that's when you're going to grab out this supply. This is the white charcoal pencil. So what you're going to do, basically, you're going to highlight the face, and you're going to go right in here in the center. Now it's going to look kind of crazy, but like I said, it's all going to work out once you blend it in. So what you're going to do, you're just going to take this charcoal pen and go right here in the center of the face. Like this. I'm going to let you see what I'm doing. See what I'm doing? Yep, I know it looks crazy. So just keep chalking it right there in the center. Right in there like that. And if you get some of this on the eyes, don't worry, with your pens you can touch that up. Okay? You're also going to go like above here, like you're doing some eyebrows or something. And you're going to just put some highlights up there too. Okay. Okay. Go as wild and crazy as you want. Okay, so go in there like that and just trace it all in. You're just giving them some highlights is all basically all you're doing. So he won't look real bland. So just highlight it up there and you're going to look like, what in the world? Okay, that's what you're doing. So this is what he looks like. He looks crazy, I know. Okay, so now after you do that, you're going to get out your angle brush. But I forgot to tell you about this supply. But you don't have to, just a little brush. And you're going to do a few more little highlights and go down through the face up in here. So let me show you what I'm talking about. You're going to go a little bit in there. So go just, you know, just to give them a few more little highlights up in here and around the eyes in here. And the brush just kind of helps you get in there a little better. Like right in here. Go all the way down in here. Right in here by the eyes. That's why you want a little angle brush, so you can get right by his eyes. Let me show you what I'm doing here. You can see that. I'm just putting some highlights by the eyes with this little brush here. Right up there, just to highlight that a little bit and go down like the rest of the part of the face. Okay, so let me put that up. Okay, so we've done enough of that. The next thing we're going to do, you want to add a little pink or white in the inside of the ears. So I'm going to go with, I guess, pink in the inside of the ears. So grab your little pink and your chalk, your pink chalk, and just kind of give it some highlights right here in the ears. Ooh, that's too dark. Hold on. I already put it down. Hold on, but you can always blend it out. That's the good thing about chalk. You can really blend it out. Let's go with this. This is too dark. And just do it in a circular motion. If you can see that. Mine a little bit too dark, but let's roll with it. Just kind of do it. You have a little highlight in there. Like I said, you're going to blend in a minute. You're going to blend all this stuff out. So just kind of highlight it and highlight it. So now this is when you're going to take your dental brush and you're going to highlight everything that you put down. Okay? So take your, this is when you get your dental brush. You use, and have two. One for like the face and then one for the muzzle. Okay? So what you're going to do is just take it and always brush down and just blend all those colors in. And while it's blending, it's also fluffing too. So just do that. Just have fun with it. And you know, you're the artist here. You just do it how it looks good to you. That's what I do. Uh-oh, it's getting all on the eyes, but I just do it to my liking when it looks good to me. And that's what you will do as the artist. You do what works for you. And as you do more, you will have your own technique of doing things. And practice makes perfect. I am by no means a professional at this. And you're going to use this tip right here. I hope I'm in view for you. This little tip here, you're going to go in between the eyes with that. I'm just, you know, I just like making them, and I'm just learning as I go, basically. That's all I'm doing, learning as I go. So you're going to see how this looks after I blend it all in. Okay, so let's take a look now, see what we got. Get the fluff off of them. Ooh, Lord, I took her. Okay. See how he's looking? He's looking kind of cute. Okay, go in here with your brush, and that white needs to be blended in a little bit there. I think he's looking cute, child. Okay, so this is what you got so far. Alright, now the next step, we're going to go ahead and add the muzzle on. Well, no, let's do the eyes. I'm sorry, let's do the eyes. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take the pen and we're going to go around the outside of the eyes. So this is where your pen come in at, because we got to do a little definition on the eyes. So get your pen, and what I do is I just go, and you can touch up these eyes. I'll go in and do that. But go on the outside. Let me see if you can see what I'm doing. Okay. You're going to go and just go on the outside, and my hands sometimes are not sturdy. But you're just going in to define those eyes a little better. Go on this side. And just try to keep your hand. Hold on, I'm all out of view. Hold on. You can see what I'm doing. Just going around the outside. And that's just to give your eyes, go on down, okay, some definition. See what I'm doing there? I kind of messed up a little bit here, but we're gonna just go on in and go in here. And go down a little bit. And go as close as you can. Alright. I think one time I went in the inside. I'm sorry, I'm out of view. I went in the inside and I didn't like the look of that. So just, you can go on just the outside. And you guys, if I'm not in view, I do apologize. I hope this tutorial is good for you, but I'm just, you know, playing it by ear here. So after we do that, you can take the black part if you like and kind of make that black part a little darker. I'm gonna have to do this off camera, so I'll be back, you guys, because my hands are very unsteady and I definitely don't want to mess this up because I'm going to use this for a project. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry, but I had to do that off camera because I'm working behind the camera and it's kind of hard. I didn't want to mess up because, like I said, I got to use this. I don't want to mess it up. But basically what I did, I just went in. You saw me go around with the pen, the outside of the eye. Then I went in with the black part and made it darker. And then you're going to need a white gel pen. And you're going to go in the whites of the eye and make it, you can see that, a little whiter. So it'll pop out. So let's see. There. So that's what you're going to do there. Alright, so you can see that. Okay, now, next, I draw on the lashes. Now, I'm not that good with the lashes. I'm going to try. Sometimes I get lucky. I just do like little strokes, and they don't have to be even, you know, because I'm sure I know our eyelashes aren't, every last one of them aren't even. So you just do little strokes like that to make the eyelashes. Now another quick tip, if you want to use this tip, I got this from Scrapbooking with a Kick. She on one of her Tara Bears, she used actually real, or not real, she used fake eyelashes. And I haven't tried that yet, you know, but she said she struggled with doing the eyelashes. So she actually used some fake eyelashes and put them on her Tara Bear. So I bet that was super cute. I got to try that and see how that looks. But for this tutorial, I'm just going to attempt to draw them on. So I don't do very many, but let me see. Get in view here, and I'm gonna bring it down. You can kind of see what I'm doing. Turn this light out. That is working. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in, and like I said, I'm just gonna do brush strokes like that. I do like, so that look okay. So that's what I got here. And so I'm going to do the other side. And I kind of count because I don't want one to have 6 and one to have 4. You know, it may look kind of crazy. So this one has about 3, 4, 6. So I'm going to go in and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can kind of see there. So this is what I got here. And let's see. This looks like it needs one more here. Okay, and you just kind of do it to your liking. Okay, and how you think looks good. So that's what I have here. So the next thing you're going to do, you're going to go and put your muzzle on. And you can see how that's coming together. And one thing I like to do, let me go grab my pop dots. You can go and kind of pop that up. I can't remember if I did that last time, if that worked. We're going to go ahead and just use the glue stick today. So let's go ahead and put your muzzle on. Okay. Put that on. And kind of just put it on, make sure it's kind of even. Hold on here. Let me bring it up so I can make sure I got it on there. Bring it down just a little. You want to see the whites of the eyes. Bring it over. I think that's about right. So this is what it looks like so far. Looking cute. So the next step. Okay, the next step you want to do is get your template out and look and see how it's positioned on here. It looks like the head is somewhat tilted. I'm going to put the nose on too for you to see, but I'll come back and let you see it all put together. But it looks like they got the head kind of tilted and that paw is like right up under there. So just kind of get your template and put your pieces together exactly like this. I'm going to do that and then I'm going to come back and let you see it all put together. Okay, you guys, I am back with the final reveal. And this is the little Tara Bear all put together. I think she turned out pretty cute. Let me bring her up so you can see her. And let me share with you what the template looks like. Here's the template. This is what I came up with. Now, I just want to add, this was not that easy. That's why I had to do it off camera, because I had a while trying to, you know, figure it out just right, to see how it would sit and how it would look. So that's why I did all of that off camera, because I didn't want the video, I'm sure it's already long as it is, but that's why I did that off camera. So you just have to play with this. This is something that you will have to practice at. And as I practice, I get better and better at it. So if it's something you really want to create, you know, just practice. And I really, really like it. I think it's cute. It adds a really, really cute touch to any project. So I really like creating them. And like I said, I'm going to just keep practicing and keep, you know, making them. So I hope this tutorial was good for somebody. I did the absolute best that I could. As I get better at it, maybe I'll come back and do another tutorial. But before I go, I want to challenge someone to create one of the Tara Bears. Markeisha, who is Sweet Papery Treasures, she and I were to create one of these Tara Bears during the summer last year at the scrapbook convention, and we never got around to doing it. So I'm going to challenge Markeisha today to create one. So I hope she is up for the challenge and she come back and share what she has created. And you know, I'm anxious to see what she creates as well. So I hope this was helpful for somebody. I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye.